Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gift Genius TV. My name is Mr. Phil. I'm your host, and this is going to be part 2 of Now That I Have Joined Gift Genius. What next? Okay, now, first thing in part 2 that I want to highlight is that we have to appreciate that dream that you have in your mind, that goal, that aspiration, that prize in your mind. There's a price to pay for the prize you seek. You see, everyone wants to be successful, but very few people acknowledge the price that they have to pay for the prize that they seek. Okay, so first thing is to build your Gift Genius program. You need to handle the fear of rejection. Nobody likes rejection. And that is really the crux of the matter. Everybody feels, I don't want to talk to people. Why do people feel that? It is because they are afraid of rejection. We don't like rejection. And many, many years ago, I used to be in that position where I found it really difficult to accept rejection. And found it very uncomfortable to put myself in a situation where I have to face rejection. And because of that, I, like most people, run away from businesses, from opportunities that have to involve speaking to people, involve people having an opportunity to reject me or my service or whatever I'm offering. And because of that, we run away from it. And that's where a lot of people are. They run away from the fear of rejection. Now, I know how you feel because I used to feel that way. But here's what I found. I found that between myself, where I am now, and where I want to be, is the price I have to pay. And if that price is learning how to handle rejection, facing someone telling me a no, sharing my ideas and having it knocked down and having it ridiculed and everything. If that's the price I have to pay for my dreams, for my aspiration, for the lifestyle I want, for a life of wealth, I came to an understanding that, my goodness, that's not a bad price to pay. I was like, you know what? I want what I want so much, and I want it so bad in the sense that it is so such a dream and such a good thing to aspire to, that I basically got to a point where I realized that facing rejection is a little price to pay. So basically what I'm saying is this: as you build your Gift Genius program, you want to look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to say, am I going to let a few no's stop me from achieving my goals and my dreams and my aspirations? Am I going to let a few people laughing at me stop me and make me get stuck in this situation that I'm in, a situation where I don't like for the rest of my life? Is that all it's going to take to stop me? Some people laughing at me, some people telling me no, some people basically not agreeing with me. Is that all that will take to stop me from achieving my goals and dreams? I cannot answer that question for you, but I definitely answer that question for myself. And I said, you know what? I don't care how many no's I get. I don't care how many people laugh at me. I don't even care how many people don't agree with me. I'm not going to let anybody stop me from getting to my destination, from getting to my goals, from getting to my dreams, from having the kind of lifestyle that I desire and lifestyle that I want and I dream about, and I can just close my eyes and just imagine myself on the pool, side. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about paying my bills. I can be in any exotic places in the world, be it Bahamas, be it Thailand, and not worry about money coming into my bank account because my money is not dependent on a job. I thought to myself and I said, you know what? Yes, I'd rather pay the price of people telling me no than do without the price of the lifestyle I want. Now, what I want you to do as you're listening to me now is to slot in your dream into that place that I slotted my dream. Slot in your dream and ask yourself, am I going to let these people stop me from my dream? And what is it that you're actually even sharing in Give Genius? All you're doing is encouraging people to give and receive gifts. What is bad about that? If someone wants to give, if someone says they're not going to give you a gift, what's so bad about that? I remember many, many years ago when I used to, when I was still grappling with this issue, when people tell me no, I'm like, oh, it will hurt me, man. It will be like someone just sent a dagger through my heart, and I would take it so personal. I'll be like, oh, they told me no. Oh, and honestly, sometimes it took me a month to get over a no. I mean, when I say get over a no, I'll get a no, and it'll take me a month to pluck up the courage to open my mouth to someone else. That's how bad it was for me. But guess what? I overcame it. And that's how come I can share with you today. That's how come I can teach you guys today and say there's light at the end of the tunnel. Because if I could go through what I went through and overcome it, then anybody can. And after a while, instead of taking a month, it took 2 weeks. Instead of taking 2 weeks, it took a week. Instead of taking a week, it took a day for me to get over the rejection. And after a while, even 1 hour after, before you knew it, it was 1 hour. And guess what? Today, I don't even hear no's anymore. Today, if someone tells me a no, it doesn't even affect me. I don't even hear it. I even dare people to tell me a no today. I dare people. You tell me a no. You think what I'm saying? And for all you guys out there afraid of getting rejection, afraid of sharing your ideas because you're afraid someone is going to tell you no, I promise you, just keep doing it. You'll get to a point where you won't even hear it anymore. But guess what you'll be achieving while you're doing that? You'll be achieving your goals. You'll be achieving your aspiration. You'll be living the lifestyle that those people that are saying no to you may never have the opportunity to. I've had so many people tell me no on my journey, and then they come to me years later and they say, you know what? I envy you. And I wonder to myself, wow, on one hand, you tell me no, and on the other hand, you envy me. Who would I rather be? The guy being envied or the guy doing the envying? Who would I rather be? I'd rather be the guy being envied. And if what got me to this point is facing my fears and going through it anyway, then that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm challenging you guys in part 2 of this, So don't be afraid of getting no. Don't be afraid of, sharing your ideas of people and them knocking it down and even them laughing at you. Do you know how many people have laughed at me in my life and now they're laughing at the other side of their face? Because they realize now that they may never have the opportunity to experience what I'm experiencing in my life now. Or because they would not strike out. Or because they will not face their fears. Guess what? The only person that can face your fear for you is you. Nobody else can. The only person that can pay the price of success for you is you. Look, some people will say, oh, I got an inheritance. Do you know that people that actually have inheritance and people left for them don't actually enjoy the wealth as much as the person that builds the wealth? I'd rather be forever the person that builds the wealth than the person that the wealth was already there and I just came into it. Because the thrill is gone. There's no, you're not challenging yourself. You're not expanding yourself. The fun is in the expansion of yourself. The fun is the stretching of yourself. And that's why I'm so happy to have the privilege of building something like Give Genius, because that is where the fun in life is. I learned, one of the things I learned in the early days of this, of handling rejection is how to say next. How to say next. You'll be wondering, what is Mr. Phil talking about? You see, what happens is this. When you talk to someone, remember I told you that, it used to take me about a month to get over a rejection. Someone telling me no. And then one day I was listening to a tape and the person says to us, he said, you know what? When anyone just says no to you, just say next. And that tip right there flipped a majority of my issues for me. It flipped it on its head. And what did it mean? That means that the next person that told me no, I just went next. And that switched my mind to the next person I was going to speak to immediately. So when someone told me no, I'll just go next. Next means, who's the next person I'm going to talk to? So that basically half the time it will take me to recover from a rejection from a month to 2 weeks to a week to a day to half a day to a microsecond. So now when people just tell me no, I just go next. Because who's next? Because again, one thing you have to appreciate about the psychology of this and the power of Gift Genius is this. Because someone tells you no today doesn't mean no forever. I have so many people that have joined me in my Gift Genius program that when I first showed it to them, they said no. But you see, you don't know what is going on in people's lives. You don't know. So all you hear is a no, but it may just be a not yet. It may just be, oh, I can't see how I'm gonna be able to find a gift yet, But they'll come to you in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year's time. What your mission should be is that when they come to you in a year's time, they don't meet you where they left you. They meet you far ahead, showing that you didn't wait for them. Okay? So in part 1, I was telling you that the power of building the Gift Genius program is in sharing it with a lot of people at a very short period of time. 100 people a week. And what happens is that when you're doing it that way, you don't even have time to care about someone telling you no. You don't have time. What are they telling you no to? Giving and receiving gifts. Who's it benefiting? Them. They give you £100 in the UK. By the time they recruit 10 people, they get £1,000. So who's winning? You got £100, they get £1,000. You're bringing them into something that will benefit them. So you know what? Learn to say next. Learn to understand that people, when they tell you no, it's not really, don't take it personal. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what situation they are in, And again, as time goes on, they'll be watching you, and let it be that when they come back to you, you're ahead. You've got a team because you didn't wait for them. Don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody. Again, crystallize your dream. Make your dream very clear. Know your why. Your why is going to be different from Mr. Phil's why. Know your why. Work on your why. Make it very clear to you. Know why you're doing what you're doing. If you need help, talk to your upline. Talk to the person who recruited you. Talk to Mr. Phil. We can help you refine your why and make it so strong, because the stronger your why, the more you will not feel a no. Right now, I'm laughing because I was just wondering how many no's can stop Mr. Phil right now. 1 billion no's cannot stop me right now. 1 billion no's. I'll be like, is that all you got? Next! This vehicle is so easy, honestly. And I'm glad that there are issues like this that you have to face, because issues like this will force you to grow. It is who you become that becomes successful. It is who you become, not who you are now. No. Who you are now is who you are now. And that's why you're getting results you're getting. What Gift Genius is going to help you do is help you grow. It's going to help push you to the person that becomes successful. Okay? So success is not what you get. Success is who you become. Let me repeat that. Success is not what you get. Success is who you become. God bless. Speak to you later.